We just did an update that might affect the way we work. This is because, I mean, how do I explain it? I'm trying to explain it in a way to make sense. So if you look at this over here, you can see your Chrome is up to date. So I just switched on my computer because I had to take a nap. I had to change characters and switch my split. So I had to take a nap so I can come back and have a look at the work. So after my last video, I took a nap and yeah, I'm just awake. Before now, my Chrome used to be my Chrome version. I'm trying to recall what it was when I can remember. But it's just got upgraded. I think I can do version. It's called version. Okay, so currently I have the version of 132, Chrome 132. This is the latest version. So why is this a very big problem? Why am I making a fuse out of my Chrome upgrade? Now, each time Chrome upgrades, like this, whenever there is a serious upgrade around Chrome, the previous Chromes becomes obsolete. So when you open your Chrome, you would see something like, my own is not showing again because I've updated, but it will tell you something like your Chrome is out of date. You should click to upgrade your Chrome. Now, this is what it should actually be showing me. It should be telling me I should upgrade my Chrome, but it is automatically updated because my computer has auto updates. So what are the updates? One, a better password manager. Now this one now comes embedded in the system. Two, it now comes with a revamp of security check. There are lots of updates you can't actually see here. I've actually gone to GitHub. Like before I decided to make this video, I was on GitHub on my iPad and I was trying to go through most of the updates. Now, why am I making this update? Is because when we created OKEkBot, we used Chrome 125. That was on the last version. Then when I moved over, I think 130 was when I got my second Chrome, which I decompiled. That version is not available to the public. Now, since Chrome has upgraded to 132, so it means there's another Chrome version. Now, should you not know, Chrome has a battle. Their battle is to keep releasing new Chrome that will be safer for the users, right? But most of these new Chromes have more like loopholes to show when you are using a fake Chrome. So when you use Puppeteer, for instance, what Puppeteer usually does is, Puppeteer is like a Chromium version, a light version. Like this, your Google Chrome now is the full version. You can have so many Chrome in it. Puppeteer is like a version of Chrome, which is called Chromium, that doesn't have that full functionalities, right? So what it means is that you have Chrome, but it's not like the full Chrome. Imagine this as Opera, right? Opera Lite, or Opera and Opera Mini. Opera Mini is a version of Opera that is light, like a lighter version, right? It doesn't have all the features. If you want to do some things, it will tell you should go and install the original Opera Mini. That one has, a web player. Let's say you want to play a video online. It will tell you this version of Opera Mini or Opera Lite is not for watching video. It's just to browse the website. We used to compress pictures, so the website will load very, very fast. Blah, blah, blah. Now, good. Puppeteer for web scraping, it's based off Chromium or Chromium. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but this is what it is. Chromium. This is what it looks like. Chromium, right? So Puppeteer is based off Chromium, which is what you can see here. So what I did with OKEkBot was, at the beginning I used to use Puppeteer with Chromium, and it was working very well. Everybody was using it to cash out. Then one day we now discovered that it's no longer going to be game as usual. There are lots of loopholes on Puppeteer. So you will be thinking, oh, it's my Prezi, oh, it's my cookie, it's my this. But there are a lot of loopholes that is just already telling them that you're using a lighter version of Puppeteer, right? So if most of your traffic are all Puppeteer, which you don't know, right, in your own end, you think you have dotted all your T, all your I's, you have crossed all your T's. So these are like real audience, real visitors. In their own eyes, they're like, look at this Anumpama. Like they already know that all. Okay, I think the best way to describe this is to use this here. I want to use something to make it make sense to you. If I use this thing now to you, if I use this thing for you, you will be able to understand better. Okay, imagine this, right? Imagine this is your traffic, and these red ones are Puppeteer, right? I'm just giving you an example. This is Puppeteer, this is Puppeteer, this is Puppeteer. You don't know this because all you know is that you were able to create a script or a bot, and you were generating so many traffic, and to you the ghost is clear. But to Google Analysis or to the Google Analytics system, they can precisely see what browser is Puppeteer. So this is why you could do so many things, and at the end of the whole day, you just get AdSense limits. You're like, how did they limit me? Is it my Prezi? Your Prezi could be part of it, no jokes. Cookies could be part of it, no jokes. But if you have done what I did, I was able to bypass Prezi by getting a good one. I was able to sustain cookie, but then I was also seeing I was detected. So I now discovered it was this guy over here. The normal Google Chrome, the normal Puppeteer comes with Google Chrome. So the Google Chrome that comes with Puppeteer had lots of issues. So I had to start going into fixing so many of them. If you know how to code, if you know Python, if you know C, and if you know Rust and Shell, you can update it, you can figure it out. I happen to know all of them. I'm quite good with Python. JavaScript was what I use in writing but JavaScript, Node.js. I've been writing Pythons for long. Python was what I first started using to do web scraping. So I'm quite good with Python and all the web scrapers. Then JavaScript, Java. I used to write Java apps back in those days. C, C++. These ones are like what you should know. I know a bit of Rust. I've used it before for ethical hacking. Shell scripting. You can't even be a system DevOps if you don't. Assembly, this one is one I think everybody headache. I can't really say I know this, but if I have to navigate around this, I often have my way of going around it. So I don't really use this all the time because no sane developer that is not mad that uses this assembly language is basically when you actually, I don't know how to explain it, but assembly is basically like a mid-level. It's not like you're writing functions. It's basically it's one that will just teach you guys how I'm able to crack certain apps. So assembly language is what you could use to generate keygen or key license to unlock certain apps. So if you want to really know how to break into apps, it's assembly. I know a bit of it, but I cannot really say I code on it or I write on it or I navigate properly on it. It takes me days to be able to do something on this, but these other ones, I have quite a great experience in them. So I don't actually even use this one. I just focus on these other ones. Then I compile the code and it's good. So I was able to go through the whole Google documentation. It took me about 2 months. For 2 months, I kept studying everything that has to do with Chromium. I studied basically every single thing. And then after a while, I was able to fix the necessary things and I compiled. So I compiled and my own version was working like way perfect. I was making money from Google AdSense and everything was going well. But then for every single time Google has to release a new updates, I will have to go, get the Chromium and I'll fix it. So then as of last year, I now started using original Google Chrome. So it means I will get this normal Google Chrome now. I will now sandbox it, attach it to the bots, and then I would like use the normal Google Chrome. But then there will be lots of profiles. Like the way you see lots of profiles here, that is how I did it. It will be loading lots of profiles. So when I did it that way, it was safe. But the thing is, as Google keep releasing each version, you would have to always go back to that particular version to understand precisely what it takes. Some version you cannot just load them as There's what we call portable. You cannot portably load them. You have to install them. So there is always a workaround, and I feel my OKBot journey would get just harder a bit right now.